Radio's 1D, 5 Ways. Alex James speaks to Harry Styles.
This is the Hits Radio. I'm Alex James right now with Harry Styles. It's me and you, man. It's you and me. Styles is in the building. Now, I've not prepared anything for this. I was just basically told you've got this amount of time with Harry, so let's chat.
Alright, let's chat.
What do you want to chat about?
I have no idea.
You have no idea.
What would you like to chat about?
I don't know where to start, to be honest with you.
We could talk about the current
economic crisis.
Yeah, the economic crisis.
How do you feel about that?
I feel like Greece are just not a good way.
They're spoiling it for the rest of us, aren't they? Mind you, you guys don't need to worry about that stuff. The One Direction brand.
I don't live in Greece.
No, that's true. But the One Direction brand, it's like, if you go online these days and you look up that kind of thing, apparently you boys are collectively, as a kind of brand, are worth over 50 million quid. Is this true?
I have no idea. We try not to look at it like that. I think we've just been having so much fun. We're quite busy as well, so it's good to be busy and having a great time.
You're a happy man?
Yeah, very happy.
Compared this time last year with now, how does it feel when you kind of just look back on the moments where you go, good God, what have we achieved?
I think the VMAs was a massive one for us. I think, we kind of felt crazy to be invited, and then to find out we were performing was amazing.
And are you still managing to have those moments? I remember the documentary and stuff that we saw about you guys where that everyone was back at your house. Are you still managing to get those moments where the five of you can just chill?
We've been once a year so far, which is twice. So yeah, I think we definitely want to keep that going and make sure we try and go back there, like just whenever we can. Really, it's just nice for us to go back and kind of sit in the places where we sat, like the first time we were singing and stuff like that. So it's nice that we kind of have that place that we can do that.
1D, 5 Ways.
The Hits Radio.
When One Direction are on a tour bus or on an aeroplane having a laugh together, what do you talk about as lads? Are you sharing this experience? Obviously you're sharing it together and kind of you've all got these incredible stories to tell, but are there any moments where you go, I wouldn't have it any other way, and it's just you guys, and you're happy that it is just the five of you?
Yeah, definitely. I think, we've probably spent in the last 2 years more time together than we had spent with, like our closest friends that we had from school, where we'd been in school with them for like 5 years. So, we just spend every day together that we work, and then, we see a lot of each other when we're not working as well, so... we really are best friends. It is definitely more like brothers now. Like, you can tell each other everything, and we just talk about stuff that like normal teenage lads talk about. So, girls, parties, mainly girls. Though I'd say girls are probably generally like 90% of our whole discussion is probably about girls. I'd say
that's just the same as being at school, though, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah.
I was watching your original X Factor audition a few days ago, and you said you were about to start doing your A-levels at that point, was that right?
Yeah, law and sociology.
That was it, law, that's the one that stuck out. I was like, God, imagine if Harry Styles had been a lawyer,
boring.
as opposed to One Direction.
He's such a terrible lawyer. I keep laughing and stuff in court, it'd be awful.
But that's interesting though, because when you guys are getting sued, for various things.
Well, if we ever get sued, then I didn't even start my law level, so I'm sure I'd be a great help.
But you'd be interested in it?
Yeah, I'd be like...
You'd be interested in the process?
Yeah.
I
nearly studied this once.
I think you'd look good in the robes and the wig and, Styles QC.
I haven't dressed up in it before.
You're not going to pretend you haven't?
No, I am going to pretend I haven't.
But you have?
No.
More to chat about. I need you to choose a new album track for us to play on the Hits Radio.
From our album?
Yeah.
I'm going to play a song called Kiss You from our album, Take Me Home. This song is one of my favourite songs on the album. I just think it's a big pop tune, and I like the chorus, how heavy it is, so here it is, Kiss You.
Oh, I just wanna take you anywhere that you like. We could go out any day, any night. Baby, I'll take you there.
Styles, I'm gonna bid you farewell pretty soon. It's good to see you.
Nice to see you.
Are you a happy man?
I am a very happy man.
Is it wearing you out?
It's tiring, yeah. I think the job's hard. I think the job itself is quite tiring, and then all the travelling you do in between is kind of tiring. And then when you put the two together, you kind of find yourself falling asleep on sofas a lot more than you used to. But I wouldn't have it any other way. I love my job, and I love it.
Do you have someone on your team who's like constantly trying to feed you fruit and veg just to make sure you're all healthy?
Not really. I'm quite good at fruit and veg. There's Claire stood there with lollipops in the corner, which isn't quite fruit. But
I said you could have a lollipop at the end, didn't I?
Yeah. I feel like we're at the dentist. But
Why did they do that? You get your teeth
I don't
tested,
know.
they give you a
It
lollipop.
was like if you had good teeth, you could have a lollipop.
Yeah. I used to
Maybe it's like 'cause then you have to come back and see them, and then it's just a machine.
Yeah. What's 2013 got in store for you boys? And for yourself
We've
individually?
got the world tour.
Yep.
Starts in February in London.
What are you going to treat yourself for at Christmas?
I just want to go home and see my family, I think. And,
Is that the thing you miss the most?
yeah, I think that's probably the hardest part. Is just your friends and family are at home, and
Yeah.
you don't get to see them as much as you want. But when you do get to see them, it just makes it more special. So it's fine.
Well, whenever you're in this neck of the woods, there is a beer with your name on it, Harry.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure to see you, dude.
Thanks.
Thanks, man.
See you.
The Hits Radio.
Your vote